So questions from my therapist. So question number 2 that I want to share with you. So the second question that I found like really paramount and that took me aback was, Sonny, did you get married as a next step or because of connection? And I was like, what? Like, take a moment to think about that. And I was like, honestly, it's both. Or it was both. It was both. It was connection, but a lot to do with as a next step. So these are very important questions to ask yourself, especially before you marry, BYM, before you marry. Why am I doing this? Am I doing this because of the connection that I have? Am I doing this because it's a next step? Or am I doing this because it's both? And if it's a next step, then is it out of pressure, maybe societal pressure? Is it out of family pressure? Is it because everyone else is doing it? Or is it because I want my life to move and to progress, and that's why I want to get into this, or that is why I am getting into this? If you're there, do what you need to do. If you need to reorganize yourself while you're there, not while you're outside, you've got to do that. You've got to do that. But I think this question is more for those who are not yet there. Or if you're there, you can ask yourself those questions, and I don't know how helpful they're gonna be to you, but if they will, then that's fine. So if you're not yet there, it's a good question to ask yourself: do I want to get in because it's a next step? Do I want to get in because it's a connection that I have, or because we are connected? And how is that going to look like? Am I succumbing to the patterns of this world? Am I succumbing to to the timelines that we have been given by our parents, by our friends, by our uncles and our aunties? Hey, when are you doing this? When are you getting married? When are you giving us a child? Hey, by the way, you don't owe anybody a child, and you do not owe anybody a child. You do not owe anybody a husband or a wife. Please remember that. You do not owe anybody. So those questions when you go for family gatherings that keep popping, when are you bringing us? When are you bringing us? You do not owe anybody. So is it as a result of connection, or is it as a result of next level? Question from my therapist.
We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, and it's just